The Orcs have now claimed Beastart and have their totem. It is as I expected though, Lord Rykart. They continue to Waaaghh with no sanity or sense of direction. They are headed towards the blizzard-top mountains. This is where we must end the hunt and meet to destroy them before further destruction. I send my Aether Wing with haste to arrive ahead of me with this information, and everything I have recorded whilst tracking the Orcs clan. I look forward to rejoining the hunt. It has been a long and arduous task you assigned to me, but now it appears it has been worth it and we can put this to an end. Here my records end. For the light, for the hunt, for order. Praise Sigmar! Okay then, so the Stormcast warband for this prologue looking awesome. Painted up by Adam from Zero's painting. They look gorgeous as always, especially love the raptors, the blue raptors, they look ace. But yeah, essentially these guys are literally purely known as the Hunt. That's how scary that kind of is in a simple way. And then you've got Rykart, the master of the Hunt, as you can see at the back there. Other than that, he's received the message and he's gathered all his hunters together to go after these Bonesplitterz. They are their next target. I've set them up in their battle groups, so we've got Dagger, Shield, Hammer. And I believe in this, everything's based around the hunt basically for this victory condition and stratagem for this game. So I think the only thing coming on round 2 onwards is my Dagger, which will be those two there. But other than that, I've got Vanguard Hunter, Vanguard Hunter, Vanguard Hunter Prime, which is Rykart. And then we have 2 Raptors, and we have 3 Gryph-hounds, and that roughly comes to just under Alice points. So it's compared to a lot of other games, this should be a lot tougher, I should think, points-wise. And then the Bonesplitterz, the Fangs of Gorkamorka. I think this is pretty much just the full warband again. This game, like in the finale, just the same. They've all survived it and they've all gone on, as I say, continuous Waaaghh, endless Waaaghh, and propelled by the Shaman, as always. But yeah, what we got, Al? Take us through.
The Dagger of Fang of Gork and his attendant, Totem of Gork, Bugger Gorkfang, the leader, Bonesinger, the shaman, and then we've got Goodog, the ally, who is a savage war boss. Then the Fang of Mork and the Totem of Mork, and then Squig Popper and Snakebane.
Nice,
and
all the characters.
I'm gonna say Shield, Dagger, Hammer.
Okie dokie. I mean, after the finale, we could more or less have just said rolled for deaths, technically, since I knew there was a prologue, but I thought, no. I don't think I think all of them would have known they'd taken the totem and their wounds would have purely healed out of the Waaaghh. Like, some sort of magic coming from the Waaaghh that would just, like, literally spur them on, even if they've lost limbs. So, the only difference we'll have for this game, they'll have all their upgrades that they've gained over the campaign. But every fighter in the warband now has +1 toughness, because after you complete the quest for the totem, and whilst they have their totem in their possession, they all have +1 toughness, which makes a lot of sense narratively as well. I think that's really thematic. Right then, so we'll just take you through what I've planned for this narrative game today. We've got the archway through to the Snowy Mountains, which you will have seen on the map already, of Waaaghhh. But it's pretty much on to just explaining what we've got. As you can see, setup for today, deployment is going to be I'm blue for the Stormcast, which kind of makes sense actually, and the Bonesplitterz, the Fangs of Gorkamorka, are going to be the red, and it's going to be the hunt, which makes sense as well. But otherwise we've got victory condition, the hunted, which is essentially players roll off, but we're not going to because it's narrative based. Defender is going to be the Bonesplitterz, and Al chooses a singular model to be the hunted one. Which thematically makes a lot of sense because we're going to choose the Shaman earlier. Because he would be the one that's going to... Yeah, he's the driving force behind the endless Waaaghh. He warps the minds of the Bonesplitterz that were kind of what's the word for it? They were susceptible to it anyway in the first place because they'd lost their original warbands that they were fighting with, and they'd gone so crazy that they could not stop inside the Waaaghh, and the Shaman takes advantage of that, if you like, and they become Bonesplitterz. So otherwise, essentially my plan for the game is just to kill the shaman and then I win the battle. End of battle round 4, if the shaman's still alive, I'll win. So a nice simple game, the hunt. And then it's going to be twist. 2 twists we haven't used yet, which I've saved for this game. Obviously it's snowy setup in the mountains. There's going to be a blizzard forming. So that means that no ability or attack action can be used that's over 9-inch range. That'd be interesting. And that's the whole battle. It doesn't get better or worse. And then if you don't make a move action and an activation with a fighter, they can freeze to death, technically, or start to freeze to death, because if they stay still, you have to roll a dice. On a 1, they suffer 3 damage, so that's going to be interesting as well. So they've got to keep moving to stay warm. But
Jack Nicholson at the end of The Shining.
Yeah, Jack Nicholson in The Shining, yeah. So we're going to go into the second twist is Azurite Lightning Storm, because we have the Stormcast involved. Makes a lot of sense. You can use a quad for Lightning Strike, pick any enemy fighter on the battlefield, which is ridiculous. Roll dice equal to the value of the ability. So if you have a quad 6, you can roll 6 dice. On a 4 or 5, allocated damage to that selected fighter. On a 6, allocate 3 damage. So nasty stuff. That could be really interesting. I really want to zap somebody with some lightning. But what we're going to do now is we're going to go into roll off the priority, I guess, because we'll see who deploys first. And 1 for the Stormcast. The hunt isn't going well already. So the Bonesplitterz win that. So what we'll do now is we'll set up where we're meant to, as you've already seen. We've already kind of got stuff in the right kind of places. And then we'll come back to you to show where things are set up, and we'll roll initiative dice. Right then, so deployment is complete for the prologue, and we're going to get into this now. So as you can see, Alan's dagger set up there. It's got good og in there. Then the shield was banged on the edge of this rock point here, so the shaman has managed to get above ground to start this game off, and he's the one to be hunted. And then you've got Waaaghhh down in the bottom there as well, the leader. Got Squig Popper and Snake Bane coming in on that side. I've got my shield with Reichhardt in the middle there, and we've got some more creatures coming up behind, some loyal beasts. Then we've got, probably should have named him really, so I probably will for the intro, so you might have already seen this. But the narrator behind the whole thing, he's following up in round 2 because he's only just delivered the message to them, so he's kind of catching up with the warband really. But what we'll do, we'll go into an initiative rollout, I think. See what we get here. So the Stormcast, looking for some quads for this game, that would be pretty cool. We've got double 3. We've got 4 singles, interesting. Both starting the game with 1 wild dice. Go for L, Bonesplitterz. And you're getting a double 2, double 4, and 3 singles, I believe there, if I'm correct in saying that. So I have 1 more single than Al. Okay, so my bad, I thought Al had 3 singles so he'd be able to take initiative, but he doesn't, he only has the 2. So I made a triple 3, so that I can use darting attack. I love that Stormcast when we use Fangs. Then Al's got made a double 6, so you've got a few nice doubles there, which is pretty good. Then it's going to be on to initiative for Stormcast, battle round 1. Right then, so the Hounds, I've got 6-inch move with them, which gets me right up to the top. So I'm going to double move, which means I won't freeze either. That one's going to double move. I'm going to get right into the top there, if I can balance him, to be fair. Yeah, in the middle of his base is on there, so we're fine. And then we're an inch away vertically from the base, so I'll be able to attack the Shaman after 2 actions, but then I'm going to use my triple 3 as an ability to use darting attack with my Hound, which means that I get to make a bonus attack action and a disengage action if I want to. So Hound will get his free attack. So 4 attack, strength 4, but then your toughness 4 with the Shaman because he's bigger. So 4s. Oh, that's brutal start. So 2 crits and a hit. That is going to be 10 damage to the Shaman. Wow. And I can roll to see if he gets knocked off, can't I? Because I got a crit. So on a 1, he'd get knocked off here. Oh, could have been a nasty start there. So that's 10 damage from the Griffhound. I'm going to choose not to disengage because I want to keep you within an inch there to keep you trapped.
A double move up behind
double
you
move
if I
get
can.
Up on there. Ooh, it's going to be close. Yeah, you can just about get him on there. Centre of his base is on the terrain as well, so we're just trying not knock the table. One of them situations. But the Fang gets up there of Gork into combat with the Griffhound, who's already been, so helping aid the Shaman there. Right, we're going to go with the other Griffhound there. He's going to move under the pillar, the arch, and get into combat with the Fang of Mork, that one is, I believe. Then he's got an attack action to make, so he's got another action here. 4 attacks, toughness 3 this time, because it's just a bone splitter, which is going to be 3s. And
but
no
don't I
crits.
have a +1
Oh, you do
toughness
have
because
+1
of
toughness.
the final
That's
convergence?
also a good point. Although, sorry, he's an ally, so he wouldn't have had +1 toughness.
No.
Would he? That's a good point. So that's fair enough. We haven't got it wrong so far then, but well remembered. So we've got 4s, sorry, because you're toughness 4 with all the bone splitters. That's going to be interesting. So that is 2 hits, which is still 4 damage though to the, but no crits there, to the Tooth of Mork. Yeah,
Disengage.
Shaman's disengaging, so now he won't freeze either.
And,
Moving, disengaging 3.
His ranged attack is more powerful than his hand-to-hand, so I'm going to move back and
enough.
do a ranged attack.
Yep, so ranged on the Griffhound, yeah.
Yep.
Nice, you might even be able to knock him off, you never know. 2 dice, probably wanting a crit here, so you have the chance of knocking him off. It's a small chance, but no. But what's the strength there? 3? Or is it 4?
3.
Yeah, so he needed 5s there. Cause
Damn.
Toughness 4, so no, not quite pulling it off. Ideally needed a crit, but I suppose that's the risk with 2 dice. But yes, Shaman does get out the way and he won't freeze, more importantly. So the Raptor here is going to double move 12, then 12, and just fly into the back of the Shaman. Just trap him in. He's so much movement with these Raptors. And he'll just fly over and now, just like scratching at his head and just keeping him pinned down. So that's the Raptor done, and then it's on to the Bonesplitterz again here. So the Fang of Mork here is going to go,
Yeah.
into my Griffhound, toughness 4, strength 5, so 3s. And you get 2 hits.
That's 6 damage.
6 damage,
And
same
again.
And that's 9 damage, I believe. So 6 and 9, that's pretty good going. He's got 5 health left. The Griffhound, ouch. Okay, we're going to move the Hunter Prime for just up behind the spikes there, and then I'm going to shoot up 8 inches into the Shaman, which isn't quite above the 9, so I can shoot. I don't think anybody's going to have more range than that, to be honest, this game. So it's going to be 1 shot at him, which with the Vanguard Prime is going to be 3 attacks, and it's going to be strength 4, toughness 4, yes, because it's into Shaman. So it's going to be 4s, and that is going to be 2 damage to the Shaman. No crits, luckily, so no more knocking off yet.
So he's going to reach over this
Totem?
spear. Yeah, the totem there.
Oh, sorry, yeah. So totem over here is going to go into the Griffhound, which is going to be
3 attacks, strength 4.
So 4s are needed. Try and finish him off.
Only
1
one.
hits, which is
2 damage.
okay, and same again.
Oh,
Cocked.
that's cocked.
Ooh, so 2 hits, which could well do the job, I think, because that's another 4 damage.
Yeah.
So that does just by about a couple take out the Griffhound there. So that's first man down for the hunt, and first head for the for the Bonesplitterz to claim. But then it's going to be on to Stormcast again here. This Vanguard Hunter, who's just about within 8 of the base here of the Bonesplitterz, but I am shooting up onto a platform or said higher piece of terrain, so that's +1 toughness for you again. So you're toughness 5 right now with that spear whilst I'm shooting from below. So that's gonna be strength 4, toughness 5 on 5s to hit. But I've got 2 shots here because I'm in range, so that's 1 hit for 1 damage. Could do with a crit here ideally. Haven't had any crits for a little while. Yes, okay, that's a hit and 2 crits. So overall, all the attacks, that'll be 2 normal damage followed by 8 damage. So that's 10 to the spear, and I got crits, so I can see if I roll a 1 to knock him off, that would be handy. Oh, a 2. Close. So Waaaghhh is moving down under the walkway, and then he's going to move again. Charge, yeah?
Yeah, I think he's going to charge using that double 4.
Which means you get 4 movement across over into the Hunter Prime.
Get me into
Leader versus leader, I love it. Reichardt versus Waaaghhh. And then you get a free attack action now, because it's technically, you got a free move, so I guess it's just normal attack action now. So 4 dice, I'm toughness 5 though with the big Stormcast, so strength 4 with Waaaghhh? Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's going to be 5s, and you get 2 hits.
6 damage.
6 damage. Onto the Prime. So only a mere
Scratch.
24 health to go on the Prime. Okay, the last Gryph-hound around the back is going to double move for 12, come around the side of Waaaghhh there, help deal with him. And then it's going to pretty much be on to the rest of the Bonesplitterz here. Okay, so totem going, using rush, yeah?
Yeah.
So use your double 6 for rush, that gives you +1 movement up to 5, which means that 5 gets you enough to come up through the gap here and get onto the walkway.
I think.
So you're going to go for the attack instead here, which means that you get range 3 into the Gryph-hound there, for 3 attacks. And you're going to need strength 4 4s, and you get 1 hit, no crit again there. So what's 2 damage is it, I think?
Yep.
Nice. So that's the totem done, just 2 damage to the Gryph-hound, and then it's Goodog, Squeakpopper and Snakebane left now for the Bonesplitterz.
I'm going to move over here.
Yeah, Goodog.
In preparation for their
The arrivals, yeah. So Snakebane going first, I think there.
Yeah.
He's going to push up, double move for 8, and then it's going to be Squeakpopper. He's doing something similar.
Yeah.
Going to move down as well, I guess.
So yeah, he's just going to be right next to him.
And then he's going to come up below as well. Just get ready to assist the Shaman, especially if he ends up falling down. They'll be
Or jumping down, indeed.
Or jumping down. That's a good point. Yeah. So what it's going to be now is on to battle round 2. End of the first battle round, 10 nasty damage suffered, or 11 damage. Was it 10 damage? I think it's more than actually. To the Shaman. 14 damage?
14 damage to the
Okay,
Shaman.
yeah.
10 damage to one of the Fangs.
Okay. So it's going to be on to battle round 2, initiative roll off, and then I'll have to bring in these reserves as well. And then we'll see how the second round goes for the Bonesplitterz. Okay then, so initiative roll, Stormcast for battle round 2. Oh, that's a lightning strike coming for me. And that's double 5 as well, that's insane. Okay, so triple 6 and a double 5 for the Stormcast, that's going to be helpful. Then on to L's roll for the Bonesplitterz. Is, oh my life, double 1 and 4 singles, so you do have initiative. But straight away it's going to be your call for wild dice. I already know what I'm doing. Lightning strike! 6 of them in fact. And then you're going to make a double 6 out there.
Yeah.
Some more charges off possibly, maybe some onslaught. So yep, we're going to battle round 2. I'm going to set these guys up within 3 of the centre point here. Coming into Goodog I suppose a bit there. And then it's going to be just on to initiative for Bonesplitterz, battle round 2. There we go, they've been set up as so they're not quite in combat yet with Goodog, so he's going to have to make his choices. Then it is on to Bonesplitterz, so it's up to you what you kind of want to do here, Al. Okay, so Shaman is going to go first here, and he's going to go into the bird, yeah? He's going to go into the raptor, and try and take him out. He's only got 6 health points. Tell you what, I've been calling them raptors, and they are Aether Wings. I don't know why I've been calling them raptors. It's because I'm on Malifaux terms, I am for some reason. But yeah, the Aether Wing is the one getting attacked, so it's going to be how many attacks close range for the Shaman?
3.
Okay, only toughness 2, so you're definitely going to be on 3s.
4.
Yeah. And 2 crits and a hit, that might well deal with them, I should think, straight away anyway.
That's 9 total.
Yeah, so 3 more than needed. Wow, Shaman, he's got an action left here as well. Remember, if he doesn't move though, he's going to be struck by Blizzard. That's a good point actually. I don't think we did all solved necessarily all the Blizzard stuff last round because he didn't move. So on a 1 he would suffer 3 damage. He's alright. I don't think your spear moved here, and I don't think your totem did either. Because they both just attacked.
Because they attacked.
So do you want to roll it? So the spear on a 1 and the totem on a 1. Oh! So the totem suffers 3, so we definitely need to keep track of that because those 2 didn't move last turn. Interesting. So Shaman's got his second action now, and if he doesn't move, obviously he can suffer damage.
Yeah.
So he's going to risk staying still and getting frostbitten. He's going to use his long range attack into the Gryph-hound because he needs to try and take out anything close to him. So 2 dice from the Shaman's lightning strike, I guess. Oh! A strength 3, toughness 4, so you needed 5s and you got a hit and a crit. Nasty.
That's 9 damage.
9 damage plus roll a dice on a 1. I will drop as well. Because you got a crit? No. So the Gryph-hound stays put, but that is 10 damage to him, which I'm on 12 now. So 20 damage output from the Shaman this turn. Pretty beastly. He's clearly wants to live. Griffhound's down to 8 health left. Okay, so I'm going to get this Aether Wing out of here before Goodog slays him. So he's got enough to fly straight up onto the boardwalk with the Shaman. And if I can balance him, there we go. So he's up on there, and then before the second action, I'm going to warning cry for a double, which you can do with an Aether Wing. So pick a visible enemy fighter within 6 of this fighter, which is obviously going to be the Shaman, the hunted. Until the end of the battle round, you can re-roll 1 dice during attack actions made by friendly fighters that target that fighter. Ooh, and he's got an attack action left yet as well. So this is 3 attack, strength 2, so it's going to be 5 from the Aether Wing. It's not brilliant, but I can re-roll 1 of them from the warning cry, so I'm going to have to re-roll 1 of them, but 1 hit already. Oh, what a re-roll! What a use of the warning cry, that was awesome. So that means that it's going to be 3 damage, not much damage, but I can roll to see if I knock you off, to be fair, because I got the crit. Nobody's been knocked off yet. On a 1. Oh, it was close. Okay, so the Fangs going to go, yeah? Strength 5, toughness 4 against my Griffhound, and you've got 3 attacks. You're needing 3s. Try and finish him off here. He's got 8 health left. Oh, that's probably it as well. I think that's 9 damage.
Yeah.
Ouch. Yeah, the spears are really good when they're already in combat. Griffhound goes down. Boom. Toast. You're just going to engage into the Aether Wing. Nicely done. Oh my god, this game's heating up now. Because we're going into the Stormcast round, and all the Shaman can see, and he can feel it with his within his magic senses, if you like, his aura. Magical aura, and the Stormcast know what's happening. The Sigmar is with them, Sigmar is blessing them, and the sky fills with Azerite lightning, and there's lightning strikes coming down all over the battlefield, but then the Hunter Prime knows he has the power within him, and he directs the lightning towards the Shaman as a target, and now we're going to get to use my quad 6 for Azerite lightning, and I get 6 dice for this ability, all against the Shaman. 4s and 5s cause the damage, 6s cause 3. So here we go. Oh! 9 damage plus 1. That's 10 damage from the lightning storm on the Shaman. That's going to make a massive difference, but also extremely thematic. I'm not going to lie. They're really, really cool. So the Hunter Prime
27. He's
directing the lightning. I don't think, other than that though, there's going to be really anybody attacking in this round. So this game is going to be really good the way it'll play out, I hope.
He's only got 8 health left.
8 health left. Oh, it's tense. Jeez. Okay. So you're going to want to try and surround him now, then, and probably get these shooting models in my warband into combat, I reckon. But yeah, it's going to be onto the Bonesplitterz. This is tense now. I love how thematic that was. Awesome stuff. Okay, so one thing we also forgot, I could be wrong here, but the Shaman, I'm pretty sure we rolled everything for everyone else before the Shaman, but then once Al decided not to make the move, I don't think we rolled to see if he got pierced by the blizzard in the end. So because the Shaman didn't move, see if on a 1 he gets the blizzard. Oh! Jeez! So that's 3 more damage from the blizzard against the Shaman. He's not looking healthy, that's 3 more to him. I'm almost certain we didn't roll for him as well, so we're gonna have to. He's gonna have to push on now. He's freezing cold. He's been charred by lightning. He's been bitten by a Griffhound, clawed to death by an Aether Wing, and he's still hanging on. And yet, still, he hasn't been knocked off that plank either. So, yeah, let's move on to the Bonesplitterz and see what they can do to surround the Shaman here. Snakebane's going.
Gonna move for
moving under the plank. So yeah, you're basically gonna use 2 moves and then charge, aren't you? So you're going to get right into my Stormcast. It just makes sure that you're trapping me up so I can't start shooting at the Shaman. Okay, we're going to choose the Messenger Hunter. He's going to move 4 down the flank, and then he's just going to take a shot into the totem here. And it's going to be 3 shots, strength 4, toughness 4, because you've got the +1 toughness from the totem. So it's going to be 4s. Oh, 2 hits, which is 2 damage to the totem. So 2 dice on 6s you can ignore because the totem Mork has some life precious. Oh, you do. So he only suffers 1 damage in the end. Nice. Okay. So Ugga is going to go try and take out this Vanguard Prime before he takes out the Shaman.
He's going to use his double for an onslaught.
Yeah, so you're on 5 attacks now?
Thought about using my artifact to up my strength, but I think taking 2 swipes gives me more chances.
Now that you're 5 attacks now?
Yeah.
So you've got more chance of getting crits as well,
Yeah.
which is a big deal, because Ogre, when he gets crits, is +3 damage because
Yeah.
of his command trait. So
Yeah.
worth probably doing.
One crit.
Oh, just the crit though. That is +3 damage, so that could still be pretty
That's
good.
9.
9 damage, that's not bad.
And then another one.
15 health left, I believe.
Need some crits here.
You will, yeah. A couple of crits and you can
Oh
do it, but he
no,
doesn't now.
nothing.
So, yeah, because you need 5s against the Prime. So only the 9 damage, but I mean, if you consider that only one crit caused 9 damage from Ogre, that's insane. But he just couldn't manage to hit him at all after that. So, I think I'm going to see whether we can do this now or not. We might as well, because I know it's coming. So I think what we'll do, I'll add the damage on here for the Prime, and then what you can essentially do is disengage to there, and he's just perfectly within 8 inches, I believe, to shoot at the Shaman. We'll measure it, but I'm pretty sure. 3 attacks with his hand crossbow, and I need a crit to take him down, essentially, I believe. A crit and a hit, technically. And I get 1 reroll on the dice because of the warning cry earlier. See what we get. I need a crit and a hit, and I get to reroll the dice on 4s. We get 3 4s, which is 3 damage. I'm going to have to re-roll one to see if we take him down. Oh, so less damage if anything. Okay, so he's 2 damage. He's on 3 health left. The Ogre, we forgot to do freezing for him, so on a 1. Oh, okay, you can ignore the freezing though on 6s. Any form of damage you can ignore. 2 more dice because 3 damage. So each point of damage. No, so he does take the full 3 from the freezing cold. Ogre clearly doesn't like the cold. The Prime did move by disengaging, so he won't be bitten by the frost. I don't think anything else has not moved so far, so we don't need to do much else yet. So there we go, Totem's going to just about move onto there, he's only just staying put. And then get a range 3 attack into the bird, yeah?
Yeah.
Go for it. It's going to be 3s, you get 2 hits, which is 4 damage. So no crits, although I can fly, so I can't be knocked off anyway. There we go, so 8th wing down to 2 health, and then it's going to be, everybody's up there is complete at the moment. I'm going to go with, we'll go with the Griffhound over there, see if we can put some hurt into Ogre. And that'll be 4 attacks, twice in a row here, it's going to hurt. Strength 4, toughness 5 though, I believe, for Ogre, because he's buffed by the totem now. So that's going to be 5s for the Griffhound. He gets 2 crits and a hit, all rolling well nowadays, so that is going to be a 10 damage on Ogre, and he's already suffered 3 to the frostbite, but he could ignore all 10 on 6s. So 2 lots of 5, 6s, you get 2 6s, and another 5, and no more. So okay, so that's probably about average actually. So he ignores 2, so he's taken 8 more damage so far, but then I've got another 4 attacks, yeah. So another 4 because I rolled so well on the first lot, and that is going to be I need 5s, so that is just a single hit there, so no more real hits there against the Ogre, so it's just another 2 damage which you can ignore on 6s again actually. So 2 dice for 6 ups. No, so yeah, another 2 to Ogre this round. So yeah, 13 damage so far to Ogre. Interesting. And then it's on to Bonesplitterz again here, see what they want to do, which I believe is just these 2 down here.
Make a move.
Make a move with Squig Popper. There we go. Is he going to charge?
And then I think, yeah, I'm going to use that double 4.
Double 4, last double of the game this round to make 4-inch move
Charge around the corner.
into the Prime, and then you'll get an attack action. So 3 dice on 5s into the Prime, and it's cocked, I'll give you that one. Reroll that. No. So no hits for the Squig Popper. Prime just grabs his arm and just doesn't care. It just shoves him away. He's like, you can kill Squigs, but not me, puny orc. And then the last activation for the Stormcast this round is just the hunter, the hunter on this side, the Vanguard hunter. So 4 attacks, strength 4, your toughness 4, so 4s in combat. So it's 2 lots of attacks. I get a hit and a crit. That is 6 damage already. And 4 more attacks, and that's 2 hits and a crit, so that's 8 more damage. But then because the Prime did not move, this Orc here is on 1 health left, I believe. 15 health on there, so Prime at the Hunter Vanguard Hunter could lose health on a 1. No, he's good, so these Stormcasts not really caring about the cold at the moment. So you're going to make a move action with the totem, just shuffle up, and then that stops him from getting frostbite. And then you got a single attack into my hunter because of your range 3. Strength 3, toughness 5. It's going to be 5s. So crit, not bad.
That's 4.
4 damage, and I think that's him done.
Yeah.
Then it's just the other 2. And off moves the Fang, a move to get in within an inch of the hunter, and then you get 3 attacks, I believe. So it's going to be 4s, because strength 5, toughness 5. And you get a hit.
Just 1.
3 damage though,
yeah.
I believe.
Yep.
So 6 in total for the hunter, and then you've got Goodog, who probably isn't quite in range to move, just wants to get in, double check. Yeah, so about an inch out from getting, not having to use a double move Goodog, but he is going to have to double move into the Vanguard Hunter. But then it's going to be end of battle round 2, and the Shaman on 3 health after getting charred by lightning, frozen from the blizzard, frostbitten. And he's on the edge of a knife right now, but you could always respite, you could always heal him next round, so initiative could be a massive thing for the next round. For round 3, can Stormcast do it early? It's going to be initiative roll for the Stormcast, a double 6,
Double 5, triple 5.
Triple 5, oh my god, another lightning strike's
lordy.
coming. That's pretty much guaranteed, probably, the death now this round. But very thematic, I must say. So on to Bonesplitterz initiative roll, and that's a triple 3, so quad 3. So you already have lightning if you really want it, and then 2 singles. So Al has the initiative at the moment, so he has to choose his wild dice, followed by me for the Stormcast. Okay then, so initiative dice. Al added the extra single to make sure he gets initiative, to make sure you can use that Shaman and heal him up hopefully a little bit. Then it's going to be, for me, couldn't resist making more lightning for the Stormcast, it must be the case. Sigmar is with us, clearly he is giving us the dice for the lightning strikes, so it's going to be on to Bonesplitterz, and I'm guessing the Shaman.
Yeah.
So Shaman's
I was thinking
go...
he was at full health for some reason.
No, yeah, so the bird's only on 2 health because I think the spear... No, it was actually the totem thwacked him. So the bird, the Aetherwing's only on 2 health, so Shaman's going to attack close range, yeah. 3's needed. You literally need probably a hit, I'm guessing. And you get a crit, so that's the job done. Just about actually, but did it, luckily. So the Aetherwing goes down. Caw-caw! Caw-caw! And then the Shaman can probably heal before he jumps or moves.
I'll use the quad as a trip for respite, which heals him up for 3.
So he's up to 6 health left, which could save him, you never know. And then Shaman jumping down, but that is more than 3 inches, so you need to roll for impact. 4 or 5. It's only a point. It's only a point of damage. So he's down to 5 health remaining, but he's getting some cover there. And it's going to be the lightning. It's going to be whether the lightning kills him, to be honest. Yeah. Right then, so let's just see whether we can get this over with or not, I suppose. We'll go with Vanguard Hunter over here, because he's looking pretty screwed. So he's going to actually use the lightning. Actually, you know what? That's not very thematic. The Prime is the one that should be controlling the orders of Sigmar. So the Prime's going to have to go and use the lightning. Quad 5, which means I get 5 dice. 4s and 5s are a point of damage. A crit is 3. So if I get 2 crits, he's dead. If I get a crit and 2 hits, he's dead. So here we go. This is it. The fate of Shaman in my hands. Lightning in my hands. Oh, there's 2 crits and 2 hits. That would be a total of 8 damage. The lightning, summoned from the skies, strikes the Shaman, and a burst of magical power overwhelms him, and like an overdrive of magic surge in his body, and he just explodes. And that will be the end of the game, battle round 3
As
there.
the Grateful Dead said, if the thunder don't get you, then the lightning will.
Yeah, that's it. Really nice words for the end of this game. I'm not gonna lie, I kind of thematically, I love how that went.
Yeah,
purely
it's
for
cool.
the fact that
like they've gone on this mega Waaaghh.
Exactly.
And these guys have just taken notice and gone, hang on a minute here.
Yeah, we're the real power
they've just
here.
cut the head off the Waaaghh, so everyone else is now back to
normal.
Back to base.
Per se, yeah. So they'll come back through the region now thematically, and they'll go back to their base camp, I suppose, the Bonesplitterz camp. And yeah, the Shaman's had his head cut right off there. Actually, sorry, he's had his head exploded by lightning. So I love the way that ended. Sigmar aided the hunters. He realised that they needed the help. I mean, literally, I had 2 lots of quads. That's the most quads I've had in a long time, even throughout the campaign. So I loved how that played out. I mean,
well played, sir.
Yeah, it was very cool. And the hunters do their job. We'll say, obviously, the rest of the Bonesplitterz more or less get away with Waaaghhh as well. He lives for now. Reichardt claims another head for his hunt. But been an awesome campaign. I think that's my favourite game we've played for the campaign, to be fair. It was very cool.
Really thematic.
Love the setup. I knew I've been begging to play this game for the whole campaign because I knew, obviously, I'd planned it and since the beginning. And I hope that you guys have loved it as well. So leave us a comment, let us know how much you've enjoyed your campaign, and let me know what your favourite part of the campaign as well was, because I'm really interested to know what you liked the most. I mean, I'll care to bring up a few of the episodes that you thought were your favourites, maybe? I know what I can think of.
Well, I think this one ranks high.
This one's cool. Yeah, very good.
Really high.
For me, the Snake Pit, I thought that was an awesome game.
That was incredible, yeah.
Yeah, the True Blood leader.
That was really thematic.
Sly the Sineth, if I remember right. I even remembered her name.
This is Sparta.
Sparta. Waaaghhh, I think it was Waaaghhh maybe, kicked her right off into the pit. That was awesome. You can't write those things. And I'm trying to think what else was top notch. The finale was cool. I really enjoyed the finale. This final game was awesome, to be fair. I really enjoyed this one. But like I say, folks, hope you've really enjoyed it. I actually really enjoyed as well the very first game, the opening game, the Mouth of Gork. That was very cool. Really nice terrain setup for that one, actually. But yeah, like I say, guys, leave us your comments, Skirmish members, and let us know what you've enjoyed the most.
It's been a blast. I've been a lucky boy to get to be involved.
I'm not going to lie, it takes a lot of effort to do these campaigns, like the writing, and especially as I'm doing all the voice acting for the intros.
All the maps and everything.
The maps, yeah. But yeah, it's been definitely worth it. Campaign-wise, narrative play, we will still be doing narrative play games sometimes. Like side stories to different things, I suppose. It won't be linked to this anymore. I doubt we'll come back to this exact campaign again now. I'd rather start something fresh if we do something in the future. But we will be leaving it a while before we do another campaign, I should think. We want to get some more match play out there as well. And I have noticed that since we have done the campaign stuff, there are lower views on the campaign videos, which is a shame, but it has brought us in more Patreon members to join us and boost the channel. So that's great to see, and like I say, thanks so much, guys, to you again.
Good win, sir.
Yes,
Good win.
Thank you all. Very thematic end to the campaign, and we'll see you next time. Happy skirmishing.
Hi there, thank you for watching the video. I hope you enjoyed it. Please do make sure you are subscribed to the channel and make sure to hit the notification bell. Also throw us a like on the video and leave us a comment down below. Finally, if you would care to support the long-term progress and stability of the channel, please sign up to become a Patreon member in the link below the video for as little as $3 per month, just like the amazing people to the left of me. You will gain access to many different benefits, but you will also be making sure that we can still put out videos for the foreseeable future. Thanks for watching, and you can check out more of the videos here, right on our channel. Everything Skirmish. But until next time, happy skirmishing, guys.